What's going on, everybody? Oni Mike here over at the Game Creator, and we are doing another quest tutorial video today. Today we're going to continue our RPG series, and where we left off is that we got done doing our character select. So if we hit play, we hit mage. Are you sure you want to be a mage? No. And then it takes us back to character select. Now we select warrior. Are you sure you want to be a warrior? Yes. And then from there, we'll do something else. So, what are we going to do from there? Excuse me. Well, today we're going to be naming our character, choosing our gender, and possibly be assigning our points. Nonetheless, we're going to be naming our character and choosing our gender. So, without further ado, hopefully your project's already open. If not, open up your project. And then we want to come down to functions. And we want to select naming character. All right, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to ask a question. So we want to add a new script, and we want to print. And what are we printing? We're going to say, what is your name? Question mark. So we're going to print that, and then we need to ask, then we need to get input. So we need to add a new script, and then we're going to come down here under output. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry about that. I'm rendering videos. Come on, get off there. All right, so you want to come under output, find get input, and add it. And what input are we going to get? Basically, whatever you type out will be what your name will be. So what we're going to do is add a new script. We want to go to variables, and we want to set a variable or attribute. And what is that we are setting? We're going to type game.pov because we got to get the player. And what on the player are we getting? The alias. Okay, so we want to say game.pov alias equals result. Equals result. Now we need to add a new script. And we want to ask a question. And here we're going to ask, are you sure you want to, do you want that to be your name? Just in case you didn't set it right, so you can reset it. So we're going to ask a question. It's not going to be text. It's going to be expression. And then go in between your quotes. And we're going to say, so your name is... And then we're going to take this and say plus plus, go in the middle of them and hit result. Hit result. And then go on the outside question, quote, quote. Inside the quotes, question mark. So this is our question. So your name is whatever your name is be. And we're going to say if, so add a new script. We're going to add if expression result equals true. Okay, and the reason why we set it up like this right quick, all right, we want to set the variable to what we input first before we ask all this, because once we start running new scripts, it will not remember what the result is. So like here, we're asking a different question, so it's not thinking about this input anymore. So if we put, result under here and we're trying to see about the alias, if we were to put that after here, it's going to get the ask question result. So that's why we want to set this up, because if it's true, we're just going to leave it as is. If not, we rerun the script again, just like we did selecting our characters, only this one's just a little bit simpler. So if it's true, we want to add a new script, and we want to print expression. Okay, go to expression. And we're going to say hello, space, plus plus in the middle of our pluses, and we're going to say game dot pov dot alias. And then we need to add a new script, call function, and choosing gender. So type in choosing gender. All right, so basically it's going to run through this, and then once it accepts, we will choose our gender. Else, if result equals false, we want to, let's just copy this function, copy it, paste it. We're going to highlight choosing gender, and we're going to say naming character. Naming character. And there we go. So basically that's going to call the script. We're going to be able to set up our alias so that way we can refer to ourselves later on. And yeah, so let's go back up to character select right quick. And naming character, naming character, and naming character. Okay, so they're already in there. All right. So once we're done with this, we're done with the naming character. So let's move on to choosing our gender. All right, so once we name our character, we're going to choose our gender. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to make a menu. So let's go under here and let's find variables. Let's set a variable or attribute, and we'll call this gender menu. I know, not the best naming convention, but it works. And we're going to make that a new string list, and we're going to add a new script, go back down to variables. We're going to add a value to a list, and we're going to copy this. We want to double click, hold Control C, and then go back to add a list, hit Control V. And what we're going to add is a text. And what is that text? It's going to say male. And then we're going to copy this whole add to list, copy it, and then paste it. And then here, we're just going to add female. So that way we're creating this this menu here. Well, how do we get it to show? We add a new script, go to output, show a menu, and options from list, we're going to call that gender menu. So Control V if you still got it. If not, you know, grab it from one of these or just type it out. I like to do copy and pasting because it really ensures that you're getting the same naming convention. I don't know how many times I've, you know, typed out things and then retyped it out, and I'd misspelt it initially, and it would just be like with an I or an E, you know, I before E except after C, you know, some deal like that. And then you're got to go through all your scripts and find out where you misspelled that word, and then you got to fix it. And then you'll have to fix it in any other ones that you misspelt it, or you know, where the naming convention isn't the same. All right, anyways, let's show a menu with caption. And what are we going to do here? We're going to say choose a gender. Choose a gender. And we're just going to, I'm going to say that's expression. No, it's not expression. It's a statement. They're saying choose your gender. No, we don't want to ignore this menu. That way they're forced to have to, you know, go through with it. And after we run the script, or after we're choosing, we want to run script. And what are we going to run is print expression. Expression in the middle of our quotes. You choose space plus plus in the middle plus result. Now see, I think we can go like this, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so I'm going to run through this right quick, and I want to see if this is going to work, because if it is, we could save a lot of time by doing this. Let's see. Yes. What is your name? Mike. Are you sure? Yes. Ah, what's going on here? Okay, so let's go back to our ask a question, or I mean, naming character, and we need to figure out what's going on here. We're printing expression. Oh, here, let's try this for that one too. Yes. Hello, Mike. Okay, so see, that's going to work for the other one. So if we choose male, you choose male. Yep. So that's going to work. Okay, cool. So if we don't want to put that, the only reason why you want to put a double plus on that, if you're going to do it like that, is if you add quotes at the end. If you do not add quotes, you will get the error like we saw with the other one. So we're going to say you choose result, and then we're going to set a variable. To add a script, go to variables, set a variable or attribute, and what are we setting? We're setting game dot POV dot gender equals result. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to do the same as normal. We're going to ask the question. So add a script, ask question. What are we asking? Um, Let me find it. Okay. Yep, we want an expression. And we're going to say, go in the middle of your quotes, are you sure you want to be a, and then plus plus, because we're going to add a question mark at the end of it because we're asking a question. So we're going to say result, and then go outside of the question, quote, question mark, quote. All right. So we're going to say, are you sure you want to be male, female? And then after we choose, we're going to say if. So drop down, add a new script, grab your if, result equals true. Then what do we want to do? We're going to say if, and we want to use this drop down tab, and we're going to say if object attribute equals, and we're going to say object is an expression. What's that expression? Game.pov equals attribute attribute gender equals male. Put this in quotes, so quote male. Then what we want to do is that we're going to set another variable. Now this is where we do the difference between a male or a female, okay? With the male, we're going to add 2 points to the strength. With the female, we're going to add 2 points to the dex. Now you could do this any way you want to. You don't have to do this. I like to do it. It gives you, you know, different benefits for being male or female. You know, just like your classes, you know, you want to set up your classes, you know, like if you're a mage, of course you're going to want more intelligence than you're going to want strength, you know, versus a warrior. You're not really going to care about intelligence if you're a warrior. So, excuse me. So what we're going to do, we're going to set a variable or attribute. And what is that? It's going to be game dot POV dot strength str. And we're going to say we're just going to copy this whole thing. So highlight it, hit Control C, and then come over here under the expression, hit Control V, space, plus sign, space 2. Okay, and then that'll add 2 points to whatever our, score is. Right now it's currently 0, so it's going to be 2. So now we're going to ask another question. We're going to print expression, drop down expression, and we want to ask, or we're going to say, okay, so you are a space pluses, okay? And then we're just going to go ahead and fill this out, and then I'll come back, and then we'll fill them in, all right? And then we're going to do quote, quote. Actually, we're going to quote space, quote, sorry, because we want a space in between these. And we're going to space again, plus, plus, space, and we're going to say, quote, space, who goes by the name, space, quote, plus, plus, and then quote, period, oh, quote, darn it, period, quote. There we go. Okay, so let's go to our first set of plus signs, all right? We want to go in the middle of those. All right, so hopefully yours looks like this. Okay, so you're going to go quote, okay, so you are a, and then we want to put our brackets, our plus signs on the outside, and then 2 more sets of quotes, 2 more sets of plus signs. Then we're going to do another quote, who goes by the name, quote, plus plus. Okay, so hopefully yours looks like this. And I'll give you guys a second to go over it again. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in the middle of the first one, the first set of plus signs here. All right, and we're going to say game.pov, and actually we're going to copy that right quick. Oop. We're going to copy this right quick. No. Stop. I'm going to copy this myself. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Game.pov.gender. All right, and then we're going to go inside this other plus signs here. I'm going to hit Control V because we need a game.pov again. Dot class, who goes by the, oh, you guessed it, game.pov.alias. All right, so when we choose our character, we're going to get this added strength, and it's going to say, okay, so you are a male or female. You are a male mage who goes by the name of Mike. Okay, that's the way mine would say if I was to do the same setup that I just did if I was picking. All right, so what we want to do now is that we want to add to inventory. So go to add to inventory. If you didn't see it, add a new script. There's an inventory tab up here. Click that. And then you're going to use this instead of an object, we're going to go expression. And you guessed it, we're going to say game.pov dot weapon. Okay, so we're going to add that to, I want to try something right quick. I'm going to put this in brackets. I'm going to see if this works. Get display name. I'm going to try this. Let me see. Do we have Yes, that's right. The warrior was set up. So let's try the warrior. Warrior, yes. Your name is Mike. So your name is Mike. Yes. Are you male or female? Male. Are you sure you want to be a male? Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, so you are a male warrior who goes by the name of blah 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 blah. Okay. So let's stop that. I'll go back down here to choosing gender. I'm just going to erase this. Not going to sit here and worry about it. And I want to run this again really quick just to make sure we're not having no errors. Jahakame. Yes, that's my name. Jahakame. Yes. Oh, okay, so you are male. Expression object. Uh, okay, so what's going on with our object? Character class. Oh, we called it equipment, huh? Oh, well, that could be why. Yep, that would be why. All right. So, let's go back here, erase that weapon, because obviously we didn't put that. We're going to say equip. And hopefully we spelled it the same way. Equipment. Okay. So now we should go to there, there, object staff. Okay, see, there we go. What's your name? Shaka Zulu. What's your gender? Male. Yes. Okay, so you are a male. Yep. Okay. There we go. So it equips it first just because it comes out and yeah. I'm thinking we could change that and we could get the display name. We'll worry about that later. All right, go back down to your choosing gender. Sorry, I'm getting off topic here. Let's go right up under our add to inventory. Let's go to add a new object or add a new script. I'm sorry. And what we're going to do is go down to scripts and we want to call function assign points. Assign points. There we go. And then it's going to call that function if it's true. All right. And then what we're going to say up underneath here, that was wrong. We need to ask, oh shoot. True. Okay, if object equals, yeah. And now we're going to say if object equals, we're going to, if object attribute equals, my goodness, I'm sorry guys. I want to say expression, and we're going to say game.pov, POV, attribute, gender, come on, gender equals, quotes, female. Then what we're going to do, we're going to just copy all of this. Here, let me deselect everything. So copy all of these four, hold control, click them all, hit copy. We're going to paste under here. And then we're going to change this strength. We're going to hold shift DEX. Hold shift DEX. And that's pretty much that. Now we want to go under the this if statement, so I'll shrink it up for you. Then result is true. We're going to do all that stuff, and then we're going to say else if result equals false. Then what we want to do is call function. So add a new script, go down to scripts, call function, and we're going to say choose gender, choosing gender. Choosing gender. And that's just going to repeat this this function for us, pretty much. So let's go check it out. Jump in and play. I'm going to be a mage. Yes. My name is Mike. So your name is Mike? Yes. Hello, Mike. Choose a gender. I want to be a female. Oh no, I picked female by accident. Let's pick male. Yes, I'll be male. Okay, so you are a male mage who goes by the name Mike. All right, so we got 2 in our strength and nothing in our dex or anything else. We have. I'm gonna make it to where we can get rid of this. I'll show you that in our next episode when we assign the points. We're not going to assign the points yet. What we want to do is I'm gonna run this again. I'm gonna say Ranger. Yes. Name is Deb. Yes. Choose a gender, female. Yes. Okay, so you are a female ranger who goes by the name Deb. And notice how our dex has 2 in it instead of our strength. So, there you go, guys. That's how we do that. And you see how our equipment is different, and it equips our bow, or it adds the bow to our inventory so it doesn't look like, oh, well, why do we have a bow and nothing's in our inventory? Um, so, that way we get to do all that. Like I said, next time we will get rid of this, and then it's just going to say equipment bow. I'm going to fix that up for us, and then we're going to be able to assign our ability scores, our ability points, and then we're going to start tying stuff together. We're going to tie the weapons to our ability scores and stuff like that. That'll probably come after we set the ability scores. And then we make a few more things. We'll have to make an enemy and some other things. I'm thinking for you guys, what I want to do is show you, and I might just show you right now. So you're getting a little bonus. I have to open it from here. I moved everything. What am I in? I am in. Yes, I'm trying to make D&D system in here, but I got a questing system that I made. So check this out right quick. You might like it. Oh, it's opening up on the wrong side. There it goes. Okay, so this is a questing system that I made. And basically what I do, I have each one of these is a character. Okay, this is a door. This is a locked door. These are some items, whatnot, everything else. All right, don't pay attention to this because I was just doing something else. But basically what we want to do is, or what this does is, it gives us a whole questing system to basically where all we have to do is copy and paste our functions. So if we copy paste our functions, okay, if we were to, you don't want to copy it up here and then do that because every time you change something, it changes it in the other one. All right, so what you want to do is that you would copy this whole thing because this is one solid script. We would copy it, and then we'd make another one like this and give quest 1, give quest 2, give quest 3, and then we paste it, and then all we have to do is change these numbers, okay? Under the give quest, you see how this one's a 1. Under give quest 1, this one's a 6. If we find kill quest, that's 2. Each one of these has different numbers, and the numbers coincide with each other. So 2 goes with 2, 3 goes with 3, 4 goes with 4, and so on and so forth. So that way you keep track of your quest by number. So if it's a give quest, you want to, who you're giving the item to is going to have the coinciding numbers. So let's go ahead and play this right quick, and I'm going to show you guys. It's pretty cool. This was just something I set up because I was showing someone, and yes, I know I misspelled system. All right. Okay, you can see Kiana, Logan, suspicious character, Mike, Rosie, Deb, Tim, and Lonnie. So, if we try to speak to Logan, I am waiting for a package. Suspicious character. Kill him. Speak to. Get lost. Um, I'm doing this a little different in the other one. You speak to him, and if the quest is active, you'll actually start fighting him. And if the quest isn't active, then you won't be able to do anything. So this is a little bit outdated version. I got a more up-to-date version coming that I'm actually going to release too. But anyways, let's go ahead and do some of this. So Kiana is our actual package giver. I want to show you something right quick. If we type in, actually, let me get help. I forgot. Okay. All the quests you must start off at any time you have active quest. Type in quest, active quest. Okay, so we can just type in Q. So if we just type in Q and hit enter, you see how it just says list, list. Okay, what this does, this will give us the top list is active quest and the bottom is our completed. So we have neither right now. We have none started, none completed. So if we speak to Kiana, okay, will you take this book to Logan for me? Um, Nah, not right now. Okay, maybe next time. All right, so let's talk to her again. You know, we decided we want to. Will you take this book, Logan, for me? Sure. Quest 1 started. So now if we type in Q, active quest number 1, give book to Logan. All right, so let's go to Logan. Here's Logan. Let's speak to him. Oh, thanks. I'll send the word. Please go back to see Kiana to finish your quest. So right now, if we hit Q, it's not going to say anything. Oh, it's going to say we completed the quest. We took the book to Logan for Kiana, but we have not gotten anything back because we have not went to her. So I might want to set that up to after we go back to Kiana. So if we go back to Kiana right now, speak to. Thanks. Here you go. You are now level 2. You received Kiana. What? I don't know why it's doing that. Huh. I don't know. You received a 5 in gold and 10 in experience points. So if we come up here, we see we're level 2. We have 10 experience points, and we have. Oh, okay, okay. It's not getting. It's supposed to say you received a map because we got the map. I don't know where that went up, where that went wrong. Okay, let's go to me. Let's go to Mike. Let's speak to Mike. Would you bribe Rosie for me? Sure. Let's go to Rosie. Let's speak to Rosie. What does she say? We could work out a deal for 5 gold. Want to give up 5 gold pieces? Sure. Pleasure doing business with you. Please go back to see Mike to finish your quest. Alright, so if we go back to Mike, we speak to him. He says, thanks, here you go. Door will be unlocked. Okay, I didn't show you guys this. This door was unlocked before we went in. So let's go out. I'll play again really quick. And I'm just going to show you that this door is locked really fast, okay? So that way is locked. And now if we tried to do this, we could speak to Mike now. Yes, I'll bribe her. And then if I try to bribe her with no money, it says, you look broke, come back when you have some gold. So then we speak to Kiana. Yes. Then we speak to Logan. And we speak to Kiana again. Now that we got some gold, now let's go back to Rosie and talk to her. And now we get this menu to where we can finish it. You see how we still can't go out the door. We have to go back to Mike. Let's speak to Mike. Thanks, door will be unlocked. And it unlocks the door. Okay? And like Deb, this is like a pickup item. So you can have them pick up how many ever items you want. You know, these are all part of different quests. Will you get 5 lost pages for me? Yeah, sure. And you see how over here these lost pages showed up. Okay, so if we take, it says That is 1 out of 5. Take, that is 2 out of 5. We go down. Now we can see more pages. If we go back up and we try to talk to Deb again right now, speak to, if you could be so kind to get those items, please, and thank you. So we go back down and take, take, take. Now let's go back up to Deb and we speak to, thanks, here you go. You received a me. Yeah, I got something messed up here. I'll have to fix that first. You received a me, 5 in gold and 5 in experience points. So now we can see we have 15 experience points. We're still level 2. If we go to Gail and we speak to her, it says, "Will you take the item to Will you take the item that Ryan gives you and bring it back to me?" Yeah, sure, why not? So let's go to Ryan and we'll speak to him. He gives me lost pages, and then I take it to Gail, speak to. Oh, thank you. Here you go. You received a healing potion, 10 in gold and 5 experience. Well, see, this one's working right. Why aren't the rest of them working right? You received a me. You received Kiana. I don't know what's going on there. But you notice how we're level 20 now, and we're level 3. Or, I mean, we got 20 experience, and we're level 3. I did all that, so, you know, we have a max and an actual experience, and our level will go up, and it multiplies it by 2 each time. So it starts off 10, and then it goes to 20, and then it will go to 40, and then 80, and so on and so forth. And but that's pretty much it, guys. It's a whole questing kit all in one. All you really have to do is make new NPCs. You just and you can literally copy these guys. Okay, you can copy these and then paste them, and you see how it gives us give to, and we don't need to do anything here. Only thing we're going to do is end up changing this quest thing. So we could change this and say quest 1, and I'm hoping that doesn't change this one up here. So let's go look at it, speak. Yeah, it didn't change it, so that's awesome. So we go back to this other one, and you see how we got quest 1. But it would honestly be quest 2 because we already have a quest 1 because the NPC give 1. Um, but anyways, I know it sounds really complicating. I'll have to go over it a lot more. I want to delete this. Delete, there we go, and save. But yeah, I'm thinking about adding that in for you guys in our RPG series. Comment below if you would like that, because I think it makes a good addition to a role-playing game. Like I said, all you have to do is copy and paste your functions and your NPCs, and then you can set up multiple quests throughout the whole world and not have to redo anything. You know, all you have to do is literally change some numbers, change some names around, and, you know, add different objects. You got to do all that stuff anyways, but it just saves you from all of the extra scripting. You know, you just refer to everything by a number, by an object, and then boom, bada bam, there it is. It's already set up for you, and it's good to go. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please join me for the next episode when we will be assigning our attribute points. And until next time, later.